I'm on a podcast right now, right? And my dog on the podcast, he 28, and he think he got erectile dysfunction. We think he gay.
What he take? What he taking?
So we think he gay. Golly, bruh. That's the conclusion niggas reached. Oh my lord. I hope I never get caught in that seat, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because if niggas start questioning your sexuality, bro, that's when you just get emasculated in that hoe, bro. I can't believe my nigga just sitting in that chair, right? Look at Bull. Let's see. My nigga right here, he just sitting in the chair like a good boy, bro. Why these niggas say, oh yeah, he like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, gang. Gen Z has an erectile dysfunction problem. I did not know we did. Video by Ty Buggy Podcast. Let's see what he talking about.
We're going to the doctor and being like, trying to tell my like childhood doctor that knew me my whole life back in my hometown. I was like, yeah, like my doesn't work.
He 28, and he think he got erectile dysfunction.
It's time for us to have a conversation, y'all. Y'all know I'm always.
Is this bad, bro? Now I know Bradley Martin, he does steroids, so it's like, I know steroids cause ED. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but me, I'm good, bro. Ladies, I'm good. Not all of us is like that, you know what I'm saying?
always talk about mental health and growth and stuff like that on my channel, but today we got to talk about something, fellas, that we never talk about, all right? Because it's real. A lot of us have experienced it at least one time in our life, but we never talk about it out loud. We just quietly suffer. Behind closed doors, it ruins confidence, it's hurting relationships, it got dudes questioning whether or not they're even good enough to be with their partner, and that elephant that's in the room is erectile dysfunction. See, erectile dysfunction is not something that's just for older guys. It's a lot more common than you would think. You know, people don't really talk about this side of things because everybody want to act like they be going crazy in the bedroom and they working with a mandingo. But a lot of people have experienced erectile dysfunction and young men are suffering.
By definition, I think that ED, erectile dysfunction, just means you can't get it up when you need to get it up. Now, for young men, it's not like a age thing where it just stops working, but I feel like it's more of a psychological thing, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be you was watching them videos on the net, so now when you see some normal John, you just can't get it up. It might be something like that. I feel like that's going to be along the lines of what might be discussed in this vid.
I'm on a podcast right now, right? And my dog on the podcast, he 28, and he think he got erectile dysfunction. What do you got? Any advice for that?
Got a problem. 28 years old. Something went wrong.
28 years old, ED. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. That's quite amazing, my boy. Because Gen Z, 28, I think that is like 97, so okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call that nigga a millennial, though. Or whatever the John was in front, you feel me? He's not one of us, brother. We're good over here.
28 years old. You fit up already? Goddamn. What you on drugs or something? You on drugs?
He said it's his diet.
Up diet, man. That nigga gonna crack or something. Bitch, your crack, man. Come on, man.
I don't do drugs.
You having problems already?
Yeah, he 28. He said he can't get it up. We think he gay.
What he take? What he taking?
So we think he gay. Golly, bruh. That's the conclusion niggas reached. Oh my lord. I hope I never get caught in that seat, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because if niggas start questioning your sexuality, bro, that's when you just get emasculated in that hoe, bruh. I'm good, man. I'm good. I know me, but like, you know what I'm saying? I can't have that narrative being spread on the internet. And I can't believe my nigga just sitting in that chair, right? Look at Bull. Let's see. My nigga right here, he just sitting in the chair like a good boy, bro. Why these niggas say, oh yeah, he like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, gang.
You having problems already?
Yeah, he 28. He said he can't get it up. We think he gay.
What he take? What he taking?
I don't do drugs.
He don't do nothing.
How about when he beat himself up? It'll come up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it up when you beat it. All right. So he said.
Yeah. See, that's the problem right there. You know what I'm saying? With this internet, the internet videos, right? We just get too desensitized, and we expect, because of the crazy things we see on them websites, y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all following, right? We kind of talking in code right now, but on them websites you see such an unrealistic expectation of what the body should look like, the female body, right? So when you get to a normal John, it's just like, yo, this not hitting. I'll be right back. And then you go to the bathroom real quick and you on your phone man, you through the sky, my boy. And then you try to convert that over to her, but hey, bruh, you know what I'm saying? The save data did not translate. So yeah.
He beat up. When he beat off, he get up.
Or you might be gay. You just gay.
He said you're just gay.
See, this is why a lot of dudes do not talk about this. If you tell somebody you can't get it up and you're young, the jokes is coming, all right? Most dudes don't even want to go to the doctor for this because it's just an awkward conversation. Like, yeah, man, doctor, it's just not working. Now the doctor got to move it around and inspect it and lift it up, put it in the light and all type of stuff.
It's like, golly, you know what I'm saying? You got to feel crazy at that point. You just got a nigga playing all with your shit. No Diddy. No Diddy, bro. Oh my God, that sounded crazy. But bull like me ain't never had that problem, bro, right? As soon as a joint touched me, nigga, I'm through the sky with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on a cruise one time and I was linking with this one joint. We was in the hot tub, right? She put her legs on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you like rest your legs on something, so you got your leg. You feel me? Bro, she put her legs on the nigga. I seen that thigh. I felt that thigh meat on the nigga. I'm like, nigga. Man, bro, I couldn't get down. You feel me? I was up there and I was stuck there, my nigga. Indeed.
You know, so dudes is not trying to get this.
And best believe. Yeah. We crushed that. You know what I'm saying? Indeed.
Check. But it's a real problem that you should not just live with. Because when a man can't perform in the bedroom because he can't get it up, it doesn't just affect the bedroom. It affects your pride. It affects your mental health and how you perceive relationships. You got to think about it. A lot of men tie their masculinity to their performance. So when ED strikes, it feels like an attack on their masculinity. And instead of talking about it to somebody, you just bury it.
Does it take 2.5 months to get a consistent erection, or 2.5 months until you even feel comfortable engaging in sexual intercourse?
No, I would say 2.5 months for consistency, like I know I can be. It's embarrassing. It's frustrating. It's humiliating.
My boy, it might just be the pants you got on. Like, your shit's so tight, brother. Like, that shit's so far up your leg. I think you just suffocating your mans. That might be what it is. My boy, where's your socks at, my nigga? You know what I mean? Like, everything. I got so many questions, my boy. Yo, it's getting real bad to the point where niggas is getting up on podcasts talking about, yeah, bro, just, you know, it's just a struggle for me. I don't even feel like a man no more. I can't get it up. But it's like, golly, bruh. You gotta do some self-reflection, my boy. Like they said, you might be. Indeed.
It only happens when I really care about the woman, so that's the crazy thing. Like, if I'm in Vegas and I had a one-night stand, I'm Superman, which is weird. And it's wild because there's so many things, there's so many factors to it. The first factor is, like, I gotta console the woman that I'm with, which I would like to be consoled in that situation, right? I gotta console her, let her know, hey, it's not you, I promise you, your boy wants you, you know, not you whatsoever. But then there's so much self-talk that goes into it.
They just don't believe you though, gang. It's like, hey man, talk is cheap. Show me. And you can't show them, gang. It's tough. That's tough.
I think for me, I get in my head and I don't want her to feel that I just want her for her body. And I overthink and overcompensate for so many different things. And I just want to love her and love her mind, body, and spirit.
What is the ideal thing to say to a person who is not getting erect in the moment and is noticeably frustrated about it?
I would say genuine, keyword, bold.
Bro, I don't think there's anything you could say to a man, bro, when he in that room with whoever he in there with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. But if a man is in a room with a John, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We gonna speak. I'm gonna speak from my perspective. If I'm in a room with a John and I'm trying to go crazy, but my man's, he not, you know what I'm saying, upright soldier in that hoe. And I'm like, yo, gang, what's the word? You good? And then he just not responding. And my girl's like, oh, it's okay. We could just try again next time. Bro, that might be my last day on earth, my nigga. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't think there's nothing you could say to a man, bro, to make him feel better about that.
Text, highlight it, underline it. Genuine, because we can pick up on bullshit, right? Be genuine in how you respond. And your response should simply be, you know, to be honest, but I just want to be around you. I just wanted to be with you.
See, ladies, if y'all have experienced a man that has had a moment of, erectile dysfunction, how you answer matters so much. Don't get me wrong. It is not your job to contain that man's pride or control that man's emotions. It's not. But how you react really matters a lot. And I know this is a video about erectile dysfunction, but you'd be surprised. Women are still watching this video. I know y'all are watching this video. The way you react really matters. And
hey, shout out my nigga Todd Buggy. He made great content. I can't say none. Shout out my dog.
It's really like, it's all good or whatever. Like, just understand that a man cannot control that most of the time. Like, we can't just say, get up, and he gets up. Sometimes we be like, get up, nigga, get up. And because we're telling him to get up so much, he's just like, nigga, I'm sleepy. I'm tired, nigga. So if you make him feel bad about that, I understand, it could be frustrating for the both of y'all, but making him feel bad about it is really gonna mess it up even for the next time. Because now next time,
that joint gonna be in reverse. It's right going to hiding, my nigga. Right back into the body, on God.
He's gonna be like, oh my God, don't get soft, don't get soft, don't get soft, don't get soft. He's gonna overly think in the moment, and it's gonna happen again. And honestly, the best way to console a man about something like that in that moment is just carrying on. Like, oh, we could do something else. Let's watch Netflix. Don't make it.
That would feel horrible, my nigga. That would feel horrible. At least say something like, oh, we gonna try again next time. Don't worry. It's just off day. You good. If you pat me on the back, you know what I'm saying? Like my coach, that might be a little better. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. Now what's on Netflix? Like, you feel me? And I might be a little cooler with that, but if you completely switch the topic, like we don't even talk about it, you just like, it's okay, we could just watch Netflix. It's like, yo, I'm still a man in your eyes, right?
A subject of,
you gotta let me know something, baby,
about the softie. If you make,
cause that's tough,
a whole focus of the softie, that is gonna make that man feel very uncomfortable. He's gonna start feeling handicapped. Like, if you're sitting there and you're having a conversation and you're like, yeah, babe, it's fine, like that you can't get it up, like it's cool, like that you got the gummy worm. I completely understand. Things happen. If it's just not working right now, I get it. Whatever. You start talking like this, that man is gonna start shrinking smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Let him have the fight internally in his head, but with you comforting him, it'll calm his nerves, make it easier for him for the next time or later on that day. But do not violate. Do not take this personal. Do not take this as a shot to your ego and start violating that man. That is OD. That's similar to you having a smell down there and he just outright just say, oh, nah, it stinks. Even though you wash properly, but maybe your lady parts that day is just doing something that you didn't expect. That's pretty embarrassing, ain't it? It's the same thing when a man catches the softie, but he wants to get rocked. It's not something he asked for. So just imagine if a man sat there and said, babe, it's okay that it smells like fish in here. It's all right. I kind of like salmon a little bit, but it's, we could just watch TV and we could, reconvene later after you take.
Maybe I'm only saying this from a man's perspective, but I still feel like that's way worse, bro. As a man, not being able to get it up, like, that's just, you just gay in everybody's eyes, bro. Everybody eyes. That's bro. I hope it's not staying in that room. Everybody gonna find out about that shit one way or another. Both of y'all could keep your mouth shut, but just because like that's where your masculinity was tested and you failed, the whole world gonna know now, my nigga. You feel me? That shit is crazy. Cause a girl, she could just like, bro, 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Go to the shower like he said, you know what I'm saying? You good. But as a man, bro, like it's in your mind, bro. Like that's a mental thing for these niggas. You can't just fix that, bro, because you start questioning yourself. You like, am I? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to recover, man. Very few do.
A shower and get that smell off. Ain't you gonna be sitting there like, yo, what, nigga? Like, don't make a focus on the dysfunction is what I'm saying. All right, just let that person feel comfortable and deal with what they got to deal with separately. To the fellas, studies show that your diet, the amount of stress, lack of exercise, porn addiction, or even endlessly scrolling on social media is creating this dysfunction for men. Now, I ain't no doctor. I'm just telling y'all what the studies say. Because we should not be living in a world where men in their 20s are struggling with this. These are supposed to be the best days in the bedroom. This is supposed to be when you got her swinging from the chandelier, all right? But it's okay. You are not alone. This is happening to more guys than you would expect.
Erectile dysfunction is on the rise for men under the age of 40, and the reason for it might shock ya. In 1999, there was a study of European men under the age of 40, and 5% of them had erectile dysfunction. They did a similar study in 2011, and it was up to 18 to 24%.
Wow.
And then a study in America of men under the age of 40 in 2018 found that 34% of men were claiming to have erectile dysfunction.
Jeez.
That survey was a part of a study looking at pornography use. A new study on porn sites found they're visited more than Amazon, Twitter, and Netflix combined. Pornhub is the fourth most visited website on the internet next to Google, Facebook, and YouTube. So porn is something known as a supernormal stimulus. It can take over your dopamine reward systems in a pretty intense way. Like, as animals, we are not used to viewing novel sexual videos the way that we are now, where we can scroll and essentially physically alter the ventral striatum of our brain that makes us want porn more and more.
Because it's just like, it's so easy. And the things you see on there, my nigga, like, you could literally search up anything you want to see, and there's probably a video out there. Search up the exact girl, yep, yep. Boom, nigga, you there, right? It's just so accessible. And it's so easy, bro. Like I said, like, it's just like, at a point, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Your mans get up, feel me? You get up in the morning, your mans get up with you. You know what I'm saying? If you feel me, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If your mans get up with you, you can literally grab your phone, go to the bathroom. 5 minutes later, all right, bet. What else we doing today? Like, you already, like, you feel me, bro? It's just so easy compared to having to go see a girl you want, talk to her, approach, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, take her on a few dates, ask her to be a girl, and then crash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can skip the ask to be the girl part and crash. But it's like, bro, that's a lot of work compared to, nigga, 30 seconds and I'm there. You feel me? And just, it's just, I don't know. Like the boy said, the dopamine that it gives your brain, like, it just makes you so excited, bro. Like, the fact that, I don't fucking know, you can really just see anything you want to see at the blink of an eye, my nigga. It's tough. A lot of people fall victim to it. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with that shit myself. I'm past the worst part of it now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta kick it for good, bro. Luckily, I don't have ED, though. Let's get that shit very straight, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had that, so let's keep going. Everybody else, you got tee up though, you know what I'm saying? Get with me.
Recent research on this is so intense that they're starting to link it to the potential increase in erectile dysfunction seen in younger men. Currently, we can't fully correlate erectile dysfunction to pornography use, but I'm doing a research right now for a video about pornography use that is making some new claims and some really interesting new studies that has some genuinely interesting arguments that porn might be making our dicks soft.
We're going to the doctor and being like,
it definitely is, my nigga. There's no doubt in my mind.
I'm trying to tell my like childhood doctor that knew me my whole life back in my hometown. I was like, yeah, like, my doesn't work.
And you were what? How old were you?
18.
So like you really couldn't get up?
Could not get up.
No way.
Even with like, you had 10
I had a girl.
strippers
I had
right
a
in front
girl
of
at the time. Like, she would show up and it would just be like, pfft.
And did she? And you weren't even on steroids yet.
No, none of that. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Like, myself with my diet and my activity, just way too much. Like, because what I understood was like, I got to a point where like my fighter, like, because I started doing a bunch of research. This is what actually got me into understanding about nutrition and even steroid hormones, all this kind of stuff. Because I was learning that like I completely was depleting my adrenals because my body was constantly in fight or flight. Probably because I was so mentally unstable and like upset about things, and then I was doing so much activity, and then I wasn't eating enough food, and then I was trying to keep my abs tight. Like, I remember it was a point where I would wake up every like 30, 40 minutes around this time as well, and wake up to go pee because my body was like eating itself.
Nothing makes me feel uglier than when a man can't get it up for me. And I'm not shaming anyone either. Like, I know that shit's normal, okay? You know what I mean? And like, in the moment when it's happening, I'm so comforting, and I'm like, it's okay. And I know that there's so many reasons like that of why this could be happening. But my brain is mean to me. My brain is only telling me that I'm the ugliest bitch in the world because I got all this ass back here and you can't for me.
I don't believe you. Let's see. Let's see it. A nigga like me ain't never had that problem. Let me get in that room with you. Of course, I'm gonna get to know you first. But you just told me you got some junk in the trunk. I'm gonna have to see that. You're not just going to slide that past real niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because we could stand at attention, you know what I'm saying? At ease, soldier.
I've got to be the ugliest bitch.
See, fellas, the way we see ED is like something random that just happens to us. Nah, it ain't really that random. It's really your body waving a red flag, like something is going on. I mean, there's something that you need to look deeper into. There's usually two main reasons why you're having erectile dysfunction. The first one is physical, and it might scare you a little bit. If you don't understand how your Johnson downstairs works, it basically works off of blood. So when you do get that woody, I mean, that's because there's a whole bunch of blood that's shooting down there. So if your blood flow is restricted by things like clogged arteries or something like that, or high blood pressure, obesity, or sometimes even diabetes, it'll make it harder for you to get an erection or keep an erection. Think about it like this. No matter how much your body wants it, if your body can't pump enough blood, the engine will not work. The second thing is psychological. Stress, depression, performance anxiety, and one of the most common, the constant chase of dopamine when you're watching porn. That can literally steal your ability to be able to connect with your own body. It's literally like trying to start a car, but somebody slamming on the brakes at the same time.
The more boobs you see on a screen, the less boobs you're going to see in real life.
How bad is porn for us?
It's completely destroying the male brain. If porn got deleted overnight, we would see a tremendous change in society.
Get out of here.
I have this very simple theory for men, that the more boobs you see on a screen, the less boobs you're going to see in real life. If you consistently see loads of boobs on a screen, your will to go and find them in real life is going to reduce. If you're single, it means you're not going to date as much because you're going to lose the will. And then if you're in a relationship, your partner's probably going to begin to realize you're probably watching a lot of porn. Then your sex life is going to reduce and you're not
Bro, having a girl and still watching the vids, bro. If you a single nigga, bro, and you've been shooting your shot in these joints, been like, you know what I'm saying, arm over the basket, not letting you score. Okay, I can understand why you know what I'm saying, niggas gotta do what they gotta do, right? But if you got a whole girl, my nigga, and you still watching these vids, like, bro, what are you doing? Are you not attracted to your girl? Did you just get a girl just to get one? I mean, I guess I feel it. Niggas don't want to be lonely, but like, bro, you better get you some fine shit, my boy. What you mean you still watching the vids and shit? That's a waste, my nigga. That's a waste right there.
Be as connected to them. And for me, breaking the porn addiction was one of the hardest things. Like, I watched it like my whole teenage life. Porn is also very different to other addictions because it's so private.
So secretive. How did you break it?
Really observing what I was observing and trying to like step out of the like real dopamine hit and thinking like, this is a bit weird, like it's a bit rank. Honestly, it took me like 5 years to quit porn. It's really not easy to quit it. Then when I became connected to my new partner, Georgia, she actually described to me that it wouldn't be nice for her that I was watching porn. And I'd never really thought about that from a woman's perspective, that she sees it as like a cheating type activity. She was like, you watching other girls have sex, like isn't you being deeply immersed in this relationship. That's you being curious about other women. The first time in my life I was like, oh, if we're gonna see it down that lane, then I'm not gonna watch it at all.
A lot of men message me saying they suffer from stage fright. Many men suffer from performance anxiety when they're sleeping with a hot girl. They feel anxious but they won't perform well enough. And I'm telling you right now, you need to stop. Do not try and impress her. Take some deep breaths and smile. You're about to have sex, be happy about that. Focus on intimacy, kissing, touching, feeling, ask her what she likes. Start off with foreplay, take it slow, and build that tension up. She's not going to care if you're not the best in bed, but she's going to care if she feels like you're not into her. So enjoy the experience and stop putting pressure on yourself.
Oh, you want to know an absolutely disgusting secret about men? And please don't tell anybody that I told you this, just keep it on the hush. So you know how men sometimes have what we'll call issues in the bedroom, and whether it's getting it up, or it's an issue with performance, or it's an issue with finishing, and you're probably sitting there blaming yourself. If you like the guy and you're like, I think it's me, like maybe he's not attracted to me, maybe something's wrong. No, you're wrong. Because odds are, if you guys already like each other and you know that, and there's already a baseline physical attraction.
I don't need to be seeing this angle from this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just feel so vulnerable looking at this nigga from this angle. I'm almost not going to look at this shit.
And you know that the real reason he may be having issues in the bedroom is not actually a negative thing at all. It really just means he likes you so much.
See, like, this is for the women, bro. Like, this nigga got the arms out and shit. He fucking cooking and shit. This angle where they looking up at the nigga, but I don't even want to explain too much.
I don't know how to tell you this. I'm not joking. He likes you so much that he is getting performance-based anxiety. It's affecting him getting it up. It's affecting his performance. It's affecting his ability to finish. He's so nervous about not being good enough for you that even though he likes you and you like him in all the other ways, that in the bedroom, He may not be meeting his exact performance standards. I don't know what his standard is. Could be 30 seconds, could be 20 minutes, could be 3 hours. I don't know who's doing that for 3 hours. That's gross. That probably hurts you a lot. But I'm just saying, he's probably not meeting his standard, and you may think it's a bad thing. But odds are, if you've been with him long enough, it's because he's actually so nervous to disappoint you. He does not know how to tell you. So hear from me.
Performance anxiety. Y'all know I did a
Hey, good message, my nigga, but change that angle next time, my boy. Bring the camera up, my nigga.
whole video about performance anxiety. And if y'all don't know what performance anxiety is basically just hoping that you perform to the level of standard that you have deemed in your head is acceptable. And if you feel like you perform anything underneath that, then you have failed. This is what you have told yourself. You have convinced yourself that there is a level that you need to reach. And because of that, you have created some type of anxiety and hopes that you will perform to the standard. And because you have created this anxiety, you don't perform to the standard. So now you have anxiety about the fact that you had anxiety and that anxiety stopped you. So y'all know how I always say, ask yourself why. Why do you have the performance anxiety? And it's because you have created a level of pressure. It's because you want it so bad, now you can't even perform. Do you know what's so crazy? A lot of dudes that have this issue with performance anxiety, erectile dysfunction, they don't have that same issue with people they don't really care about. So therefore, it's not that you really have erectile dysfunction, it's you have performance anxiety and it's showing up in your erectile dysfunction. And for the people that have performance anxiety, I want to recommend this book to you. It's called The Let Them Theory, all right? So I'm going to vaguely describe this Let Them Theory because it really helped me. Throughout.
Yo, he been what's it called, promoting that book for a little minute, my nigga. I might gotta cop that shit. It's a green book too. That shit look mighty delicious to read, my nigga.
Your day, throughout your life, not only when you're in the bedroom, give up.
I bet niggas never heard a book be described as delicious, but hey, welcome to the channel, my boy.
On
like and subscribe.
Trying to think for other people. Give up on trying to satisfy other people. Let people think whatever they're gonna think. And when you have a moment of, well, what if she doesn't like it? Well, let her not like it. Well, what if she doesn't really like me after this? Well, let her not like me after this.
Still hit, nigga. That's all, my nigga. Still fucking hit. Unless that's your girl, where, well, of course you're gonna care about what she thinks because you love her. You're worried she's gonna leave you and you want to give her the best possible. But it's just a random Joe, my nigga. Fuck it, my nigga. I still hit. You know what I'm saying? One more to the body count, nigga.
It is what it is. It's not necessarily saying you don't care about her now. It's just relieving the pressure of I need to impress her, because you can also do everything you think is amazing in the book and she doesn't like it. She actually wanted it slow, but you went too damn fast. Or she wanted it fast and you went too damn slow. So you can never really control whether or not the person's gonna enjoy it. All you can do, try to find that intimate connection with that person and y'all mutually enjoy it. The thing about it is, a lot of the performance of hunching is really based on the man's performance. So I understand why it be so nerve-wracking, but we gotta relieve that pressure from ourselves and understand if they don't like it, they don't like it. It is what it is. Some will, some won't. Let her. This is where the let them theory is very important. When these thoughts pop up in your head just throughout your day, it takes practice. Now, I mean, to just relieve the thought of somebody else, let them. Man, and then let me have fun. Let me enjoy myself. So now when it's time to get spicy, you're not trying to think for her. You're more so focused on the connection and how things feel, and you're able to just be present. Now, I mean, use the let them theory in your life and it'll help you with that performance anxiety that you have. But there are other things other than performance anxiety and corn that's causing erectile dysfunction. Things such as
lifestyle, yeah, overweight, yeah, nigga, get in the gym. Get in that gym, boy.
Overly drinking.
Oh, yeah, all that shit, too. You feel me? Being a addict and all them other ways, you know what I'm saying? Vaping, alcohol, you know what I'm saying? All that other shit. And get in that gym, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep. Get in that gym.
Vaping. All of those things slowly chip away at our masculinity and our manhood. And just to tie corn back into it, it's because our dopamine receptors, those things in our brain that make us chase something because we know it's gonna feel good once we accomplish it, it's so used to being satisfied by doing something easy, by not really doing any work. So those receptors in our brain, it's like, this seems like it's about to be too much work. We could just go in the bathroom and watch a video and get this done. You know, that's gonna be be way easier. So now when you got a girl in front of you and you want your body to react in happiness, your body's like, bro, I don't feel like doing this. Like, what we need her for? I'm used to being turned on by pixels on the phone, not by a person, not by a body, not by actually having to do something. I'm used to the hand.
It makes sense when he break it down like this. It's crazy, bro. I be feeling like it's all me, but like, you know what I'm saying? I do got brain receptors. I got chemicals in my brain. I got cells. It's like, bro, I'm more than just me. Ain't that crazy, man? It is really you, though. You know what I'm saying? It's always you versus you. You always is in control, my nigga. But there's a lot more to you than meets the eye.
Not the inside of her. So because you do that so much, your body gets used to it. We are creatures of...
And it's things you don't even notice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, you use the bathroom a certain amount of times a day. That could be your diet, but it's so normal to you. It's an everyday thing. You don't even question it. You don't even think, why do I go to the bathroom so many times a day? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so normal. But, hey, my boy, it's the things you least expect. So you got to look at every part of your life and make sure you're doing everything healthy. What am I trying to say? Healthily to you, you know what I'm saying? To the best of your ability. That's all in your best interest. Indeed.
Habit. So once you teach yourself that habit, locking the door and watching a video for 5 minutes is actually where your body feels normal at versus sitting with a girl. That's why I say all these small little vices that we are searching for a quick little feel good is frying our dopamine receptors, because the best things in life, you have to work for them. They take a little bit of time. Then at the end, you get the prize, and y'all know the prize.
Things that you can do naturally to reverse ED, especially for you young guys that may be starting to experience it. Train your PC muscle, do your Kegels, and practice squeezing. Get off pharmaceutical drugs. They do not help your manhood. This will help elevate your testosterone levels and get rid of excess estrogen in your body. No fast food and no processed foods. If you eat these regularly, your eggplant will not fire like it should. Get more connected to yourself. Relax through your sexual experiences. Anxiety and ED, they go hand in hand. Learn to breathe deeply. Communicate with your partner and depressurize the situation. Stop watching porn. It causes performance anxiety, which leads to ED. And it also ruins your ability to connect more deeply with your partner in an intimate way. Try these for a few weeks in a row, and you will see progress.
One of the best things that I think you guys can do is really practice grounding techniques, because I don't really think a lot of y'all have some type of health problem. I think it's up here. I think it's us overly thinking these moments, or subconsciously something is going on and we're not performing. So I think just grounding yourself in a moment when your mind is trying to yell at you, if you practice doing those things, I think it'll bring you back to being able to enjoy the present. And the present might be that woman that's in front of you, all right?
Oh, God, nigga.
So as y'all know how I say in all my videos, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you are somebody that loves to multitask, if you're somebody that could be at the park with your family, but you can't stop thinking about work, or you're somebody that's working out, but you can't stop thinking about a conversation you had yesterday, if you're somebody that is playing the game, you keep thinking about what you got to do after the game, if you're somebody that has a brain like this and you can't bring yourself back to the present moment, best believe when it's time to get spicy, you're going to be doing the same thing. And the only thing about when it's time to get spicy, the other party that's in the room can notice when that's happening. So once again, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So you need to learn how to ground yourself in other places in your life. I give you one of the grounding techniques that I do.
Okay.
When I go out and I go for my walks, and I'm about to walk around the neighborhood, one of the grounding techniques that I do is I name 3 things that I can see. I name 3 things that I could smell. I name 3 things that I could feel, and 3 things that I can hear. This brings me to the present moment of what's going on. And then when my brain try to kicks on and try to talk to me or something like that, I say, this ain't time to think. Now, there is a time to think in this walk, but this ain't time to think. I'm just enjoying right now. There's a difference between thoughts and thinking. See, I'm about to get a little deep, all right? So thoughts. Just
nigga. Yeah. Indeed, nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's a real nigga right there, right? I'm gonna break it down before he even get the chance, because we on that same shit. Shout out my nigga Todd Boogie, right? Like he was ready to say, thoughts, they just pop into your head, right? You can't control what pops into your head, but you can control how long you think about them, right? If you keep entertaining it. Like, think about just a thought floating around in your brain, right? And now think about you grabbing that hoe. That's you saying, oh, why do I think this way? Or maybe I'm right about that thought. You know what I'm saying? It's so true because of all these reasons, right? And now you're ruminating on that thought, or you're thinking about it. You're thinking about the thought. You know what I'm saying? A thought, that shit is out of your control. It's present. You know what I'm saying? Thinking is prolonged in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing it. It's something that you choose to do, whether you realize it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because thinking, that's what really causes you suffering, man. Because if you think about something, our brains, they're really designed to keep us safe. So like whenever you get a thought about something, you know what I'm saying? Say, for example, you want to do something that seems pretty unattainable. You thinking about it, the longer you think about it, just the way our brains are, because we're designed to keep ourselves safe, our brains, right? So the longer you think about that thought, you're going to tell yourselves all the things that could go wrong. So you shouldn't even try it in the first place because you want to stay safe, right? That's how your brain works. But you got to get out of that thought, you know what I'm saying? That thought process, at least. Have the thought. You can either grasp onto it or let it go. Choose the thoughts you want to entertain, like the positive thoughts. If there's negative thoughts, don't even look at them, my boy. You know, just get back in that moment. You feel me? Because you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are only what you choose to be. Indeed.
Up into your head. There's nothing wrong with having a thought. Like right now, a thought just popped into my head. I'm looking at a camera, you know, but now when you start to think into that thought, okay, I'm looking at a camera. Like, what am I actually doing looking at a camera? Like, who am I talking to? I'm just talking. So now you see how it now becomes, it's starting to become a little stressful. It wasn't the thought that was the problem. Because what it should sound like is, okay, I'm looking at a camera and I'm talking. Okay. On to the next thing. It's the thinking that creates overthinking, that creates anxiety. So the more you master this, of just grounding yourself, that performance anxiety will suppress. All right, so now when it's time to get spicy, you can get spicy. You can just ground yourself in the moment. Because, I mean, in all actuality, you like what you see. You know you like what you see. You like how it feels. But your body and your mind needs to be aligned. And if you work towards those things, you'll be back to where you want to be. All right?
Man Health's top 5 supplements for ED treatment. Number 1, L-arginine. L-arginine helps with blood flow to the penis by stimulating nitric oxide. Number 2, folic acid. Folic acid helps maintain blood vessel health.
Man, shout out to everybody trying to help these niggas with ED, man. Can we get a round of applause, man? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, like, my nigga recommended supplements and shit. Like, I don't even mean to be mean, but it's that bad for y'all niggas? Like, that's crazy, my nigga. I just wake up and I'm good, you feel me? But maybe one day I'll be just like y'all. So let me stop talking, bro. You feel me? Because y'all, it's really in your head. Most of y'all niggas, right? I don't think y'all need these fucking, I don't think you need folic acid, my nigga. You just gotta get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? See that it's some fine, thick shit in front of you, my nigga, and really just lock in. Start thinking about that, my nigga. If you want to think, it's like, damn, what the fuck, my boy? I really got some fine shit in front of me, nigga. I'll be damned if I don't do nothing with it. Indeed. And that should be the cure to ED, erectile dysfunction. Just realize you got some thick shit in front of you and you gotta tell the boys I cracked that. Just that thought alone, it'll help you feel me, get your man up. Indeed.
You have blood vessel health, you have a better transport of blood to the penis. Number 3, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 helps with the production of testosterone. It also helps maintain blood vessel health. Number 4, ginseng. Ginseng is one of those old school supplements which helps with blood flow because it helps stimulate nitric oxide. And last but not least is DHEA. DHEA is a precursor to testosterone, which is the main hormone to treat ED. This is my top 5 supplements to help with ED treatment.
I know this is a topic that a lot of us do not talk about, but I would recommend y'all to talk about it at least to your homies. Talk about it to at least your dad. Like, and it doesn't have to be in a way that's super invasive, super descriptive. Just, yo, has this ever happened to you? You know, like, because women have these conversations with other women when it comes to their lady parts. That's how they find out a lot of this stuff. But us as men, we're a little bit different because we're a lot more prideful. When it comes to our manhood, part of getting rid of that problem is talking about it, is normalizing it, is understanding that, bro, you're not a broken man or something like that. There's a lot of men that have experiences. So needless to say, man, you're not alone. It happens to the best of us. So anyways, y'all, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, turn.
Nah, me though, my nigga. I'm good over here. But if y'all not good, yeah, watch this video back and make sure y'all niggas get your mind right, man. Stop doing all them things that he said to stop doing as well. But yeah, bro, you just gotta lock in up here too, my nigga. Oh God. Just remember, it's some fine shit. And you gotta slay that, my boy. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure to like the vid, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Love y'all. Peace.